Welcome back. 2 weeks ago, the art world was buzzing about the Oxium, the highly anticipated multi-million-dollar exhibit set to open at the Sterling Gallery. Today, the art world is reeling after the main star, known as the Luminary, was recorded on a hot mic making egregious anti-Semitic comments. The Sterling Gallery's board, at the insistence of their senior executive Laiba, made the decision to cancel the show entirely. The losses are estimated to be in the high six figures. Laiba, thank you for joining us again. You were here promoting this show just last month. Can you update our viewers on the official position of the Sterling Gallery and the immediate fallout of this unprecedented decision?
Thank you, Sarah. The gallery's position is clear. Our mission is to enrich and unify our diverse community through art. When the Luminary was recorded expressing sentiments, and I quote, "Hitler should have gone all the way," that amounted to targeted historical hate speech, the exhibit became fundamentally incompatible with our core values. We presented the facts to our board, and they unanimously agreed that the show must be canceled. The financial loss is real, but the loss of our institutional integrity would have been far greater. It has been an incredibly hard decision for me. I've been a fan of the Luminary for years and personally managed every aspect of this engagement. As a follower, I was truly looking forward to this exhibit. I'm heartbroken. But as I said earlier, some things in life are non-negotiable.
Othello, you've been a vocal critic of the gallery's decision. You run a major consultancy that advises artists. Laiba has framed this as a moral necessity. What is your reaction?
It's an act of moral cowardice disguised as a principled stand. Laiba, you have done a disservice to the community, the arts, and your own staff. Let's talk facts. This exhibit was sold out. It had multiple sponsorship deals, and dozens of small businesses were banking on the foot traffic. You've pulled the plug 2 weeks out, blowing up contracts and costing people their livelihoods, all over one artist's despicable, yes, despicable remarks. This is cancel culture weaponized by an elite institution. You're telling me that a private remark, no matter how vile, means the public should be denied the art? We are adults. We separate the art from the artist. You have an obligation to artistic freedom, not to police every thought.
Othello, I hear the passion in your argument, and I appreciate that you are focused on the contractual and financial reality. However, you are fundamentally mischaracterizing the nature of our institution. The Sterling Gallery is not a for-profit enterprise. We are a non-profit institution with a specific public charter. That charter requires us to act in the public interest and to foster a welcoming, safe environment for all members of our community. This is not about cancel culture. This is about upholding our social contract.
But where does it end, Laiba? You have a policy against nudity, which is also a form of censorship. You pick and choose what morals to enforce.
On the contrary, our policies are transparent. Our stand against nudity, while restrictive to some, is a clear institutional principle intended to keep us accessible as a family-friendly venue. Our decision regarding the Luminary is also about a clear principle. We cannot platform hate speech. And, Othello, these aren't the only lines we draw. We have switched to using 100% eco-friendly supplies throughout the museum, and now require the same certification for all our permanent vendors. Furthermore, we prioritize local and nearshore procurement for all sourcing. These are also principled, ethical positions, not just rules about content. We don't operate with a limited moral focus, policing only hate speech or nudity, while assuming everything else is kosher. Our governance demands that we need to be responsible stewards of our community, our economy, and our planet.
These are just some random examples.
Okay, then let's do this. Let's turn this around. What if the target were this country?
Haha, that's different.
Oh, is it? What if it were our presidency, our institutions?
Come on, Laiba. That's a stretch.
No, it's not. What if the comments weren't about Hitler, but about someone tied to an underground terrorist group?
That changes everything.
Exactly. So where do you draw the line?
It's not that simple.
Is there any point in time where you'd say, this crosses the line?
Well, maybe.
But what? Do you see what's happening here? We're not just discussing principles, we're fighting over thresholds.
I'm sticking to my statements. I just think it's about artistic freedom.
Freedom to what? Legitimizing hate?
But isn't that censorship?
Ask yourself, where's your threshold?
It's different for every situation.
Then we agree there is a line, we just disagree on where it is.
Back to my point. At what cost?
The cost of integrity.
But,
No buts. This is about what we will or won't tolerate. It's not supposed to be easy. It's a matter of principle.
Laiba, that's a powerful defense of the gallery's boundaries, but I have to bring up a question that is circulating online. You are a well-known practicing Muslim in this city. The hateful comments were aimed at the Jewish community. Othello, I'm going to let you pose your criticism here.
It's a fair point, Laiba. Many people see hypocrisy. If the luminary had made hateful comments against, say, the Muslim faith, you'd be celebrated. But since it's the Jewish community, some see this as you sacrificing the gallery's finances for a moral platform that doesn't directly concern your identity. Frankly, it looks like virtue signaling for personal gain. You're trading a huge event for a small bit of political martyrdom.
I am grateful that the remarks were not directed at Muslims. It's crucial that we don't conflate this issue with personal grievances. The fight against hate speech should be universal, regardless of whom it targets. My responsibility lies in protecting all communities from harm, including my own. As a practicing Muslim and a leader of this institution, I refuse to let hate speech go unchallenged. This isn't about martyrdom or personal agenda. What is it about us that we want to put a label on everything? Let's just call it what it is. An attempt to ensure that every member of our community feels safe and respected under our roof. When an artist advocates for genocide, it is a threat to the foundation of civil society. A nonprofit's principal duty is to act in society's best interest. In this case, that interest was served by taking a firm ethical stand.
Laiba Khan, Othello, we are out of time, but this conversation is certainly not over. Thank you both for your perspectives.